If you're tired of grinding badges offline, then be sure to hit up my boys over at Hero Grinders for the fastest, easiest, and most legit badge grinding service in the world. Top links in the description. Fun fact, only 7.2% of you guys are actually subscribed to this channel, so please, if you do enjoy the video, consider subscribing. We are so close to 1.5K subscribers, so close in fact that we might have already hit it when you're watching this video. So please subscribe to the channel, comment any video ideas that you do have down below in the comment section, and enjoy the video. Also, really quickly, I would like you guys to go follow my Twitter. The link is in the description. In today's video, I will be showing you guys the best build, in my opinion, NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, I mostly play Parks, so just keep that in mind. So starting things off with build number 1. On the screen, the only thing that matters is you have to be a power forward. For some reason in this game, power forwards just get way more badges than any other position. It's actually insane. For the height, we're going to drop this all the way down to minimum to maximize ball handling and speed and acceleration. However, if you bump it up to 6'8", you can get way more badges. But as you can see, you only have a 77 ball handle. This means that you have to hit 99 in order to get pro drill moves, which is really important. However, being 6'8" gives you way more badges. And for this reason, I'm going to make 2 builds. The first build is going to be the 6'7" build, and the second build is going to be the 6'8" build. For the weight, we're going to go ahead and drop this down to minimum to just maximize speed and acceleration. We can actually bump this up 1 to 211 and not lose any attributes. And then with the wingspan, let's go ahead and max this out. On the screen, as usual, we're going to go ahead and get the obvious things out of the way right now. And boom, just like that, all of the obvious things are out of the way. The first thing that I'm actually going to do is the drop down offensive rebound. I know I said I got the obvious things out of the way, but if we drop this down to just an 86, we don't lose any defensive and rebounding badges. And then we can go ahead, scroll up to playmaking, and after experimenting with this a little bit, you're going to want to bump this up so you can have 28 playmaking badges. You'll have a 89 pass accuracy. And then next, going up to shooting, you're going to want to get 18 shooting badges. In my opinion, this is more than enough to be able to shoot consistently. Finally, we're going to scroll up to finishing and bump up our post control up so we can have exactly 17 finishing badges. This is honestly a ton of finishing badges and just a ton of badges total in this build. And then with the leftover attributes, we can't just neglect stamina. So we're going to throw all the attributes onto stamina. In the end, we're going to have a 77 stamina, which isn't great, but I do play Park, so it isn't that big of a deal. Personally, I'd rather have both blue bars and a 77 stamina than no blue bars and a 99 stamina. In total, we're going to have 87 badges, which is absolutely insane. However, the one change that I think some of you guys might want to make is just dropping down your pass accuracy a little bit to have more shooting. So what we can go ahead and do is drop our pass accuracy down so we have 22 playmaking badges and a 78 pass accuracy, and then bump up our free throw so that we can have 22 shooting badges and a 78 free throw. With the rest of our attributes, for some reason, we can't get a 23rd shooting badge or a 23rd playmaking badge, but we can get 89 stamina. It's up to you whether or not you want to lose 6 playmaking badges for 4 shooting badges and a little bit more stamina, or if you want to go with the 87 badges total. Personally, for me, having 18 shooting badges is more than enough to be able to shoot consistently, but I'd like to give my viewers options for what they can do with their build to fit their playstyle better. Moving on to the takeovers. For takeover number 1, I think you have to go with spotted precision. In my opinion, this is just the best takeover in the game. And then with takeover number 2, I actually like finishing moves. It's honestly just so overpowered. You can get a contact dunk every single possession with this. And as you guys can see, I have built a scoring machine with 24 defensive badges. If you ask me, it should actually be a 2-way scoring machine, but I don't make the name. Moving on to build number 2. This build is actually going to be somewhat similar to the last build. We're still going to be a power forward. The biggest difference for this build is we are going to be 6'8". This allows us to get way more badges. However, we don't get pro drill moves off the rip. So if you're willing to grind to 99 overall to get those pro drill moves, it is well worth it. On this build, however, we are still going to max out our wingspan, and we are still going to drop our weight to basically minimum. As usual, on the screen, let's go ahead and get the obvious things out of the way right now. Boom, and just like that, all the obvious things are out of the way. The first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is give us a little bit of perimeter defense so we can at least still guard guards. and we're going to have a total of 27 defensive and rebounding badges. I know we don't have a high perimeter defense, but this is going to be kind of like a center build. Scrolling up here to the pass accuracy, we're going to basically max this out. However, not exactly. We're going to have 26 playmaking badges instead of 27. For some reason, this jump to 27 playmaking badges is massive. Like, you can get 2 shooting badges by just losing 1 playmaking badge. Next, we're going to skip shooting and scroll up to finishing, where we're going to go ahead and bump our post control up to a 52, so we can have 24 finishing badges. And then we're going to bump our shooting up so we can have 14 shooting badges. This is kind of like an inside setter build, so we're not going to have a ton of shooting, but trust me, with an 81 3-pointer and 14 shooting badges, you can definitely still spot it from 3. With the rest of our attributes, we're going to throw them all on stamina, so we can have a total of 85 stamina. In total, we have an insane badge count of 91 badges, while also having extremely good physicals. Additionally, this build is honestly super good. Until you hit 99 overall, it can be your comp center build. And then once you do hit 99 overall and you unlock pro drill moves, this build is going to be absolutely unfair. You're going to be a dribble god while having 91 badges. I honestly believe that this is one of the best 99 overall builds in the entire game. And if you're willing to grind to 99 overall, is definitely worth it. Moving on to the takeovers, in my opinion, you still need to go with spot up precision as your first takeover. It just helps so much to be really aggressive from 3. And then with takeover number 2, I'd recommend going with see the future, since until you hit 99 overall, you are going to be an inside center. And as you guys can see, I built a playmaking 3-level scorer while still having 27 defensive and rebounding badges, which basically means that you can do everything. You can play make, you can score from all 3 levels, and you can lock everybody up. Anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it for the video. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. It does help me out so much. Like the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.